How you doing? Tell me something good, guys. How are you tonight? Tonight's the night. It's gonna be all right. How is everybody this evening? Hello? Hello? Hey, Jamie. How you doing? Hey, Faith. Hey, Jamie and Faith. That's it. 10 of you watching, 2 of you talking. How is everybody tonight? We'll give it a second. We'll give it a second. Where are you guys coming from if I don't know? Hey Lady Drama, how are you? Hey Pam, how are you? Cold in Kentucky. It's cold here in upstate. Hey Cajun Girly. Stacia, hey. Hey. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting that bell that I guess shakes your groove thing. Shake your groove thing, baby. Hey, goodbye words. Bye bye love. Hi, mother of monkeys, Tennessee. What part of Tennessee are you in? Cold in Texas. It's cold. I thought it was. Didn't somebody put up something where it was snowing where they were? Who was that? Is it snowing where? Is it snowing in West Virginia? Am I wrong? Hey D Gordon. Hey Christian. Christina. I'm sorry. Hey Christina, friend. Hey guys, how are you? Hey Daisies. West Virginia. It was snowing in West Virginia, snowing in Tennessee, right? It's snowing in Ohio. It's not snowing here in Bristol, Tennessee. That's beautiful, Bristol, Tennessee. That's beautiful. I like that. It was very much like Bristol, Scotland. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Wow, thank you. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Snowing in Mississippi? Is that Mississippi? No. Houston is chilly. Wow, you guys are getting it, I think, worse than us. Hey, January. Hey, Joan. Hey, Cook. Valerie, thank you so much. That was super, 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 super kind. Super kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Jelly. Puff Stitch. Puff Stitch. Puff Stitch. Puff. January, Larry. Joan Barmore. Snowing in southern Indiana. Oh, gosh, you guys. Rural retreat. Hey. Wow, well, it's cold. I'll tell you what, it is cold. It rained all day here today and windy, so that sucks. Where is that bouncing Tigger? I'm sorry, because I know some of you have told me, and I just almost a foot of snow in Chicago last night. Wow. Is that early for you guys? I feel like this is an early winter. No? I feel like it kind of sort of is. Cold, snowing in Indiana. It's snowing in Ohio. I'm like right next to Ohio, right? Ohio's actually, I think, south. Isn't Ohio south? I don't know. We are going to get much more where I'm at in Tennessee. Tennessee gets snow. That is not all the time. Oneonta, New York got a dusting here, but Codwind? I don't know what Codwind. Cold wind? Cold wind. Okay, cold wind. Yes, I believe that. I know where that is. Yeah, I know where that is. It's 20 in Bristol. Wow, it's not that cold here, but I think it's gonna get down to 29 tonight. I don't know. I don't know. I got the heat on. 30s in tonight in Central Florida. Oh my goodness, guys. This is uncommon. You got to admit, this is uncommon. Come on. But the thing about Florida, I got to tell you, because I'm from South Florida, seriously. So even northern Florida, it can get down to like 30, but by noon the next day, it's like 60. Yeah. Am I lying? But it's only like that maybe 2 months out of the year, and then the rest of the year suck. I can't live there, and there's nothing to look at. It's flat. Your biggest, the biggest, what am I gonna say? The highest peak of ground is a landfill. I'm not lying. So that's not nice. That's Florida. We used to go through Georgia, no offense to the Georgians out there, but, we used to go through Georgia when I was a kid, because we went to Las Vegas. We took some road trips, and my dad took us on some road trips, and anyway, I remember every time we went through Georgia, I remembered the orange mountains, the red clay, right? And I remember the smell, and it stunk so bad. It always smelled like, well, what I learned was like sulfur and shit. I mean, it was just horrible. And, so anyway, yeah, needless to say, we didn't have a lot of well water in Florida, considering you can't really dig like that. So, did you get that weird smell at first? What? Anyways, hey Kung Fu Panda, hey everybody. So thought we'd talk a little bit about the Whittakers. I just want to tell you guys, I know nothing more than what I've told you. So I've not been reached out to, and I've asked questions, but they've not been answered. Now maybe the phone is not in Patrick's possession, or maybe Patrick doesn't want to answer. I just wanted him to pay the Whittakers what they're owed from what he owes them, and to show everybody that. And if he could just answer the question about the BJ thing, you know, did he feel obligated, or um just kind of wrapped up into everything to almost be, I don't want to say afraid, because I don't mean that as a weakness, but sometimes we get wrapped up in shit and it gets us too far. And he had a broken leg. So there was stuff that was done that he wasn't aware of. Did he, I don't know, did he think that that was going on? That's just the thing, because when one breath he says something and then he says something else. So, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. My hair is on point. That's what I'm, point. Um, so I'm going to talk about this a little bit. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. I'm going to share with you what I can share with you. Um, I think so too. I think so too. So listen, seriously, my neck hurts a little bit. So I think that I forgot what I was going to say, to be honest with you, because my neck hurts. I let me just, I wanted to play a little bit of hold on. Wanted to play a little bit of something, even if it's kind of in the background, because I kind of want to talk about the Whittaker. So I'm probably going to turn the volume down on this bit, but let's check it out. All right, so I just want to have like the Whittakers in the background. This is Thicker Than Water. It's by Mark Leda. It was one of the last videos that he did of them, and it was last summer. So, thanks, Kathy. Thanks. Hey, Joan. So, I don't think that I just want, that's what I would like for Patrick to do. He doesn't owe me that. He doesn't owe us that, but I think he owes the Whittakers that. And I think for him to completely wash his hands and at least look good in my eyes, in my opinion, is that he just give the Whittakers what he owes them, and be done with the situation and go forward. And Timmy is a grown man, and if Patrick wants to visit Timmy, perhaps Patrick can do that on his own accord, as because Timmy's an adult. and see what the counselors say. Let somebody there's somebody, I guess, now that is working, I would assume. There's, somebody that I would think is working in their best interest, the, um the 3 that are inside of the home, in the, facilities. So, yeah. So that's what I think. Anyway, yeah, no, I have Lyme, so that's what's going on. That's the video I saw, it was of Patrick's. That's right, with the snow this morning, okay. 'Cause I always look and see, did he say anything? Is there anything he said or anything? And I don't see anything, and then I look on everybody else's channel, and I just don't see anything. Is there anyone trying to help them at all? Okay, so I don't know, daisies, but here's what so remember my big mouth that, I said, well, maybe Ernie would, I don't know, perform there or do something or, you know, and I said, and I didn't speak to Ernie. Well, I spoke to Ernie. Well, Ernie actually reached out to me because he saw the video and he's all up for it. So I'm hopeful about this, and I'm hoping that you guys are hopeful about this too. Um, I don't want to talk about this isn't about that sweet baby Ray. We're gonna try to keep this positive. So I'm not gonna go backwards. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not even gonna bash Eric on this. This is seeing if we can't go forward with trying to at least get the family together for Thanksgiving. And that's it, just for Thanksgiving. It just little steps, positive steps. And the good thing is, Ernie is willing to perform for free, and there's no video. Don't nobody say anything about no video. Here's what is ideal for me. This is the way I would love to see something like this. If this is something, um I don't think that there should be this is me speaking. I don't think that there should be stipulations about BJ going or not. That's not up to any of us. They're in a state facility, I believe. Let them decide who can come and who cannot come. So there's no stipulation about that. I think, um, because here's what I would like to offer. This is what I would like to see. I would like to, I would like to see us, or I would like to see, and when I say see, I'm not asking for video or anything. I want it to be as simple as, yes, they can have Thanksgiving together, because we're gonna try to get the whole facility. Like, we'll get Thanksgiving dinner for the whole facility, so that Betty and Larry and BJ, if can be, can go. And if they say, hey, we don't want BJ, then that's up to them. Let they do their job. Let the family do their thing. Please, enough is enough about that. And and Ernie will go and perform for the whole facility. And I want no money, but I'm happy and helping to raise money, providing it goes to a place that we can look up. So we'd have to be able to look up the person's name, and I think it should go to a GoFundMe, because it's and not in my name, not in anywhere to do with Toddy One Skip, but in the name of whoever is going to be responsible for this, not even Ernie's name, but somebody who either runs the facility and orders the food for the facility, their kitchen, their whatever, however they do that there, or somebody from APS that we can legitimately look up and make sure and is going to be responsible for this. And um and then when it's all said and done, just, you know, say, listen, they had a great Thanksgiving and da, 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 da. And I'm happy with that. And if you guys are happy with that, then, you know, I would like to try to do this. Don't send money about this to me. We're not doing anything. We're opening up a discussion to see if this is possible. So what do you guys think? It would be for, hang on. So let me see what you're saying. Uh, yeah, nope, that's the only way, because I want nothing to do with their money at all. Nothing to do with their money. I don't want a video out of this. There's nothing. Let them just have Thanksgiving together, have somebody vouch that they had the Thanksgiving together, and that's that. No video, no nothing. Is this Thanksgiving dinner for all of the Whittakers that we know of on the Whittaker page, including the ones that were that's it, yes. It would take place in the facility where the Whittakers are. If they're not all in the same facility, I mean, that's part of it. They have to all be together. I mean, come on. There's a band being offered to the whole place, and there's food being offered to the whole place. It's being paid for. So if we could do that, the least they could do is allow the family to be together for Thanksgiving, as well as, you know, whatever's going to go on with the facility, however that works. I don't know. I'm sure that there's people that come and have Thanksgiving dinner with their family. So, you know, we're just going to do the best we can. Well, first of all, we need permission to do it. So, Ernie was going to be speaking to somebody, and let me see something. Um, yeah, so I haven't heard from him since. But I think he knows where they're at, simply because, and I would never, I don't want to know. I only think he knows where they're at simply because he had called about the guitar, right? He had said that he had spoken to them and they wouldn't I mean, they'd let him send the guitar, but you know, he felt it was important that he taught him how to do it. So is this what occurred? Okay, sorry. I think it got to the point that the investigators told certain people to keep back. I think the investigation is getting somewhere and no one will find out anything else. That's fine. Let them just have Thanksgiving together. I don't care about the investigation at the moment, to be honest with you. I'll tell you why. There's nothing I can do to help the investigation or not help the investigation. I don't know anything, you know what I'm saying? But this is something we could do if we wanted to. They were a happy family just sitting around on their porch. I know, my friend. I know. You ain't wrong. Uh, uh, hey, how are you feeling? How you doing? I know you're not feeling so great, but we're here to help you out with that. Just keep you some company. My friend's got feeling like the flu. If someone from the facility would verify the GoFundMe, I would donate to that. Absolutely, that's it. I feel like a lot of us want them to have Thanksgiving together, and those that don't have to. Betty, Larry, and Betty are the only ones allowed to provide. I don't know. I mean, if you know that, that's great. I don't know that for a fact. I know that there's a lot of rumors going around. So until I see proof of something, yeah. And I'm damn well gonna see proof of something if I'm gonna back up a GoFundMe. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna show you as much transparency if I'm gonna back it up, because I owe you guys that. You know what I mean? I don't want anything to do with the money, but I want to see, especially if I'm saying, listen, guys, you know, and maybe we do. I don't know. You know, I know on YouTube you can do these donations and they don't take any money. and I would very easily be able to show that all the money went there. I would be okay with that, you know, as long as I'd speak to my accountant first and make sure that he knew that I was taking no money for that and how I would take care of that. But that would be all right. But um it couldn't come to me. It would have to go somewhere. I don't want to be responsible for a dime. I'm sure they have Thanksgiving dinner. Absolutely. That absolutely. But here's a band, here's a real Thanksgiving dinner like right now. I don't know what's going on with SNAP. I don't know what's going on with people being fed. Somebody told me who works in a facility that their Thanksgiving dinner at the facility is going to be, and it's not jail. We're not talking jail. It was going to be a cold turkey sandwich. Happy Thanksgiving. So this would be proper Thanksgiving dinner, and we're asking that the Whittakers could go and be together and that a band can play. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what happens. This is better than uh talking about people's past, isn't it? Or I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, there's channels that do that, but let's try to do something positive over here. I don't think Ken or would want to. I don't think that they would either, but we don't know what's going on, right? Like last we heard, Betty didn't know where they're at. Where do we know that Betty knows? Huh? Where does he know? Yes, that was Timmy at the grocery store, but it wasn't Timmy weeks ago. He didn't know the time frame that it was, but it was Timmy at the grocery store. It's the one where half of the people believe that he was running down the street. That one was a little ridiculous. I don't think anybody's gonna ruin this. There's a lot more of us, in my opinion, than them, you know? So this is a good thing. Who's gonna ruin this that they can't go and have Thanksgiving dinner? This is a good thing. There you go, Jamie. So, sometimes it's nice to sit around, but we have to take care of responsibilities also. What do you mean, Chris? I'm worried Betty doesn't want to visit them at a facility and just wants them to come home. That's okay. I'm not going to speculate. It's important for them to be together. I agree about this. Oh, no, I get it. I get it. Thank you. I hope she doesn't ruin it either. Yes. It's important for them to be together. I agree. Proof I'm tired of the rumors, right? I agree. Oops, sorry. Hang on a second. So, yeah, if Sonny tries to ruin it, like it, how can you just listen? I understand. I understand completely where a lot of people called the state, and that's what I think was intended to happen when people called the state and said, "Hey, can you go check on the Whittakers?" And that was done with urgency. I want you guys to have you ever not trying to be an asshole. Have you guys ever tried to sell something? Have you ever been like a car salesman or a retail or a real estate agent? So if you want a big sale or you want to sell, you always want to create urgency and demand. And depending on who you're talking to, whether an eliteness or it's gonna make you feel like one of the girls, it depends, right? So it's the same way with, people like Sonny, and I forgot where I was going with this in my head. With Eric, he's a salesman. That's what it was. I'm sorry, and it's Sonny as well. These are people that create urgency and create. You can listen to their phone calls. You can go back and watch these videos. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry. Go back. I gotta close this window. I'm sorry. Because the least little light, it's pitch black, but the least little light. Go back and watch some of these videos of those two, or the things that they've written, and how they've created urgency and um like uh like a desperation, a need. it, it's all there, and it is like a salesman approach, and that's what they've had us believe. There an urgency in them calling um adult protective services? Yeah, that's what they had us wanting. They wanted us to call adult protective services. They wanted. Look at how many people have convicted BJ. I mean, has she been convicted of putting her hands on them? Seriously. Look at how many people have convicted Patrick. Look at how many people have convicted Eric. Now, I feel Eric is totally guilty of taking the money and running. And that's what I said. Okay. And that I feel like that was his intention. And that's what I said. And I can't prove anything other. I mean, I feel like if you look at that, you could see it. I don't see that with Patrick. I think Patrick needs to give them their money back. I think the equality's there on both on that, but I don't think Patrick went into it like that. I think he owes them their money, give them their money, walk away. But the urgency and all of that made a lot of these people call APS, which was exactly what Eric knew you guys, some of you, would do. He wanted us all to do that. And some of us did because we felt it was obligation. We felt it was obligation. So when they got those phone calls about all of these people calling in, they had to act on that. So they acted on that, and look at what happened. Now, there was a reason, again, Eric had Timmy with him originally when he went and did that. Remember when he went the last time and talked about the hitting and shit? He had Timmy with him because he thought they'd come and take him, and Timmy was going to be with him. That's what I think. But I'm telling you guys, that's what I think the plan was here. And I don't understand, and I do think that Betty could see them on Thanksgiving. And I don't think that there is any kind of separation from anybody. Is there? I mean, is there? West Virginia governor just gave 13 million to the food banks for Thanksgiving and shutdown. They aren't hating him this week. That is good. It's better than nothing. It's a baby step, isn't it? Does Ernie know maybe a radio station that can call and find out if a Whittaker party can be at their facility where a Whittaker party? What do you mean? If a Whittaker party can be at the facility? Well, I think that Ernie knows what he's doing. First of all, if you guys listen, Ernie is a promoter, yes? So he is probably the best person to figure out how to get this done if it could get done. So, I know that I have in his hand, and not in his handwriting, but in writing, that he said that he would do this for free and he would get up there for free and it wouldn't cost anybody anything. That's something that he told me. So, all we're trying to do is figure out the food cost and see how that's going to be done. And I want it to the facility, because the facility buys food for them. So, you know what I'm saying? Let the facility order the food, get the food from where they get the food from, It should show up what it is. I don't know how they're gonna do maybe extra people to come in and cook. I mean, how many more extra people will there be? I don't know. Maybe more simply because there'd be more portions and because there will be a party there, maybe people will come. I don't know. I don't know. We're just talking about it, right? We're just talking about it now. So we're just talking about it. Well, people are no, always dipping and dapping, don't know what's happening. I love that. Oh, I'm so heated about the SNAP benefits not being given only because of the chill. Absolutely. And Thanksgiving, how dare they? Absolutely. It's absolutely horrible. Mm-mm. We need a cart for some knowledge about who make these types of decisions. I am sorry, but this is entirely short. Short on what? What are you fetching about over there? Nobody's asking for any money. This is the first conversation. This came after thinking about it. Remember, I thought about it in a video and I said it out loud and I was like, well, I'm saying this now. And Ernie, I haven't even spoken to Ernie. Well, Ernie saw the video and wrote me back. Now I'm telling you, that's it. This is it. Ernie, I'm saying that I think Ernie knows who to speak to, or at least knows the first phone call should go to for direction to who to speak to. So, um, I know it's something horrible. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Um, no, I know. No, 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 no. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, they can't stop them from coming in and having family. Um, I would think that they can't. I don't know what's going on, in all fairness. We don't know what's going on, right? So, um, I don't know how many people could come for a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sure that there's some sort of cap or they'd have to pay for it, or I don't know how that works. Especially with the state facility, they can come, but I mean, you can't bring 10 people for dinner or 2 other people. I just don't know how that works. So that's what I'm saying. This is a conversation. This is what we're talking about. You know, I live in New York State. Salesperson, exactly, that's what it is, and I hate to say that, but that's what it is, and they create, like I said, desperation, urgency. Urgency is really important, you guys should pay attention to that. Everybody should, because that's what a lot of con people do. They try to create, "Well, listen, you gotta do this. No, let's do it now, my" everything comes up. Everything comes up. "I'm gonna go run here," or "Well, the banks are gonna close," or pay attention to that, or people start talking really fast and they try to take you along on that ride. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you something true. I'm telling you something true here. Pay attention to that. I realize that we all want them to be together and want to do something positive for them, but this is a task of mine. Okay, well, let's just check it out. I'm ready to go check it out. I'm ready to let's see if we can't make something happen here instead of being um instead of let's just if this isn't something that you guys want to be a part of, I'd rather you just watch from a distance. Don't say anything negative. It's not costing you anything. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to be part of this, and it certainly doesn't cost you anything to keep stum when we're trying to do something. The worst that can happen is it won't happen. But let's not shit on it right away. Exactly. Eric used social services as a weapon against Whittaker. Says Sonny is vindictive and sabotages any effort for sympathy for them. Well, it'll come back to her because she doesn't know who's who. It's cold. It's cold, M. Cook. It is Just for you, I'm gonna stop just for you. Oh, my neck. Hang on a second. My phone didn't go off, Jamie. Hang on. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. Hang on one second. You asked for the temperature. It's 36 degrees, but it feels like 37. It's supposed to go down to 29. Eric did cause panic and dangled prizes in front of his victims to distract them. Yeah, I know. Yep, 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 yep. I'm just reading some of the comments, guys, at the minute. If we can give 5, $10, we can sure raise it fast. Yep, but we should wait. I don't want anybody giving any money for this yet. We're not taking any money for this yet. We're talking. We don't know if this can happen. We don't know if this can happen. But I think it's better to try something than not to try something. You know, maybe it'll take a petition for this to happen. Would you guys sign that if it didn't cost you anything and if your signature mattered? I'd still put it for. I'd put it before you. Let's see. Let's just see. The fall was amazing. The colors, oh my god. Oh my god. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. Your family party get together for the Whittakers, so I don't mean a whole big party. Well, I absolutely agree with you. Okay. I don't, you know what? I don't know. I I don't know. There are people that live worse than that. There are people that live in tents. I mean, there are people that are put in tents that live there. So seriously, I don't know about that. I don't know why so many people would call APS. You didn't see the video. You didn't see the video. All it would need is 20 people calling at the same time, making a big deal about them and saying something. So, you know, I mean, if there's only 1 or 2 people, how many people do you think work in odd West Virginia or they're doing that job right now at this point in time? So do you think that they're expecting to be overwhelmed by phone calls? You got to take things in perspective, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad too, Joe Mama. Joe Mama. The facility would most likely allow a fun holiday meal and music would probably like it if it was paid for and a few volunteers, right? That's what I'm thinking. And no videos allowed. I know that feeling all too well. I haven't seen that on, but maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know either. Snowing in Kentucky. I have a feeling that so many people love the Whittaker family and want them to be together. This would have to be a closed party for. No, I don't think so. There's people that are in that facility. So if there's people that come into that facility, they're going to come into that facility with the same guest list. That's what I'm saying. There has to be like there not 20 people can come. That's not the way things work. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to bring 20 people to dinner. People are in those homes, in state facility homes a lot of times because they don't have family around. There's you know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden family's going to appear. No, you know what I mean? I can understand like one person coming for somebody anyway, and they would have to take they wouldn't be allowed to take photos of the Whittakers. You know what I'm saying? Or run video of the Whittakers. They just would be told that they're not allowed to do it. So, I'm not gonna tell you where they are located if I ever found out, but I'm not asking. I just I don't want to know. I don't care where they're located. I mean, yeah, I care that they're in a state facility, but to me, I don't care. I'm not going. I think Eric don't care one bit about the Whittakers or how they lived. He called APS in hopes Timmy would be with him. That's the way I feel, the same way. Absolutely worth a try. That's what we're doing. Good thing turkeys are cheap. I seen a 20-pound for $7.99 today. Right? Fucking A. Pardon my language, but right, is that not ridiculous? And they took Snap away. So I don't know. The hardworking people aren't entitled to turkey apparently for Thanksgiving. That's horrible, man. That is so horrible. I think so too. I think music is a great thing. I think everybody there. Excuse me, imagine that. Not just the Whittakers, but imagine the people in that facility getting the gift of music and a real turkey meal with all the fixings. You know what I mean? Come on, being served to them. Imagine that. That's an amazing thing. And we could be a part of that. Come on, man. That's an amazing thing. I think a lot of people would donate, but we're not doing that yet. Okay. We're not doing that yet. No money for them yet. We don't even know if we could do it, and then it would be very clear because I want nothing to do with that money. So, I want nothing to do with that money. I'm not asking for any money from them, for them, or anything about that. We're talking. I think we assume that the family would want something like that to happen, but I think Betty should be given the opportunity to choose if she wants to do that. Okay, fair enough. Honesty. I hope that they're not in one either. I hope we can make it happen. I hope we can. I know, I think a lot of us would love to try. Absolutely, that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna find out. And we're gonna find out, you know? We'll find out. As I find out more, excuse me, you'll find out more. And my cross just came off. My earring. Um, exactly. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. Exactly. My neck. All right. So this is about not much more that I wanted to speak about. There isn't anything that I saw going on with anybody as far as anything going on with anybody. Has anybody seen anything going on with anybody? I'm practically blind here, apparently. I think this broke. Yeah. No, it didn't. Okay. Um, it was 92 degrees in California. That's too hot. I couldn't live like that. Oh, my brother's texting me. Hang on a second. Jamie, this probably has to do with Jamie more than me. Let's see. All right. All right. I hope they can be together. I hope they can be. Me too. We have homeless here. There's homeless everywhere, right? There's homeless everywhere. Hey, it's going down tonight. Mm, It's like 29 is what I said, right? 27 is low. My God, it's terrible. Winter is here. A shower in spots before temperature falls below freezing this evening. Partly cloudy and colder. Wow. I hope I can make it through the winter here. I really do. The best way to get in contact with Toddy is through email. She has said before that she doesn't do Facebook. Yeah, please don't write to me on Facebook and expect me to answer you within the next month. Please, toddy1skip@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed whoever gave that advice. Shorty Pie, that was you. Thank you. Thank you. I think that was you. So thank you. I think it would depend on what kind of place. Yeah, but we don't know any of that. So I'm just sharing what I can. Good. Because that's not what we want. We don't want that. We're not getting, and that's why I'm telling you right away. I don't want anybody saying to me, Toddy's only doing it for content. No, no, nope. I don't want a video. I will not put a video about this out there with the family space. The only thing I will help do is promote such a thing, but I am not going to put a video out there that has anything to do with this. This has not, I don't want a video of it. Nobody should be videoing this. This is not what this is about. This is about them spending Thanksgiving together and having a good one, having a good Thanksgiving, something that is pleasant for them, you know. So some music, some really good food, and their family. So it's the worst, most hopeless feeling ever. I always give what I'm able to when I come across homeless people. I agree. It's hard, man. It's hard. We don't know where they are or if they're all together. Maybe call APS. Yeah, so that's gonna be taken care of. I had said that I think Ernie knows, but I don't know, and I'm not trying to find out where they're at. That doesn't matter to me where they are. I don't need to know where they are. I just would like to see them. Exactly what I said. Thanksgiving is exactly what I said, man. I can't say it any more clearer. Uh, um, again, Ernie, is a promoter, and I'm sure he is very creative in the way that he can make things happen. Because at one point I said, if you need me to call, and then I said to myself, whoa, this guy, he's does promotion. Why would I need to help him do something like that? Because that's the way he is. Music is healing for all. Absolutely. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm sure that they do. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going up against the time clock here. So I totally think Betty would agree to have a meal with her family. So, oh, they went on. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad. That was gonna cause problems. Let me tell you guys something. I just want to tell you something. So there's desperate times right now. The holidays are among the worst times for robbery and thievery. I'm serious. So please just be aware of your surroundings. I mean, there's more women here than there are men. No offense against any men that are here, but please be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that your keys are always on the ready. Um, because right now, people are very desperate. People, the SNAP benefits, how do you do that? Especially this time of year, it's the holiday season. Like, come on. And you don't want people to start going crazy? Why would you like poke a bear? So, hit that like button for me. I'm cuter. I'm joking. Anyway, guys, so this is basically all I wanted to talk about. And 2 days straight there. Where is there? I wanna go to Scotland. Is anybody willing to sponsor me in Scotland, please? Like, I'm really serious. Did you end up seeing Eric's video I mentioned about getting custody of Timmy? It was when he was alone at Patrick's house. I heard about the video. I think I'd seen the video before, T-Bro. Thank you. I think I saw that video before. Um, I'm pretty sure that I saw that video before, and I think that Lady K did that on a live stream, pulled, an excerpt of that out on a live stream. It's nice weather here if you're an Eskimo or a penguin. Yeah, I'm neither. I'm neither. But Scotland, I really want to go to Scotland. We're going to try to get Danny off of her medication again. She was having a rough time. I really hope the Whittakers are able to be together as a family even for a short time. Absolutely. Just let's go. Hey, listen, here's my attitude. One, I don't care about the voice. The message is more important than the voice, including my own. Two, I don't care. We don't have to get a fucking touchdown each time we throw the pass. We just have to keep going forward in the correct direction, in the direction of the goal. Let's just do that. That's what we need to do. That's my feeling. These are, creeds I live by, if you will. Okay, so I'm just trying to get to. Oh, it's not back in every state. Oh, it's horrible. That's when I'm sitting there. Seriously, so please, 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 seriously, please, be vigilant when you're, with your kids or when you're by yourself, when you're trying to D stop staring at your phone, women, especially when you're alone, ladies. Stop staring at your phone. Wait. Just wait until you're in your car with your doors locked, because now is the time that you are vulnerable. Now it's the time. There's desperation, and you don't wanna make yourself vulnerable, please. Yeah. Is a horrible person. Horrible person. Absolutely. I tell the teenagers that work at night to be careful on the way home. Am I behind in this? Okay, no, not far behind. Good, good, good. You're very welcome. Good. My clicker to unlock my car hasn't had battery for months, so I've been leaving my car unlocked. I just finally put good. You can get the battery. Can I tell you something? You can get the battery on Amazon. And it's easy to fix that, to take that. You can please know that you can get the battery on Amazon for about 2, $3. And if you look on YouTube, they'll show you exactly how to open it up and put it in. It's very easy. It's very, very easy. That's something you should always have, because if nothing else, you could use that to at least make a sound. And you shouldn't leave your car door unlocked, because you never know who's in your car. So there you there you go. That's right, seriously. Yeah, I'm not so that was to Stephanie, I'm sorry. I haven't seen anything about Snap on again in West Virginia. Yeah. I heard Congress is coming back on Wednesday. Okay, so you guys are having a conversation. Bobby's building an igloo. That's when Patrick wired up his camera and we could hear what was going on at his house when Patrick wasn't there. Yeah, I remember that video where he was talking about, wasn't there when he was talking to the people about coming and buying them lunch or everything? Thanks, M. Cook, man. Love you back. Love you back. Scotland is so beautiful and so are the people. Yes, I know. I've been there so many times. I just want to live there now. Well, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Yeah, nobody's seeing it. That's the thing. The only thing that I want everybody to see is who's responsible for taking the money and being able to look them up online, seeing their position, and then the thing that says it was done and over with, and hopefully that they had a good time. That's what I worry about too. I totally worry about that too. Bobby. Didn't do that yet. Better learn aloud. Well, we're offering to do something different. Let's see if we can't make them have one of the best Thanksgivings ever with music and everything. The music's for free though. I pretend I'm on a cell phone with my dad or fake boyfriend when I get scared walking alone. I understand that. I do. I do, but your phone will make noise and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't get the clicker open myself. My dad sent me money to get it replaced. So you can usually use, just so you know, you can use like a paring knife to get in there and open the clicker. Don't be afraid. But it was nice of your dad to do that. Okay, so I'm just checking to see if there's any more comments or questions. You can get them at the dollar store. Yep. But I think she's got the flu, so that's why I was saying I know it could be ordered. The world is crazy. The world. Also, guys, keep an eye out on the others, vulnerable elderly. Very good. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, T-Bro. DeSecchio. Is it DeSecco? DeSecco. Okay, then. All right, guys. Well, I don't really have all that much to say now. I think that those of you that have anything to do with Gypsy Rose, I heard Becca Scoops is going to be going live at 7 o'clock tonight. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's 7 o'clock my time or 7 o'clock her time. She's out in California. I'm glad. I'm really glad. All right, guys. So that's about it. I thank you so much for giving me an hour of your time. And as things progress, we'll know more. And I will let you know more. You know. Can I ask you what? What? Can I ask you a question? I don't know who you're talking about. I know I look like I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping. Thank you. I don't understand the question, Leesky. I don't. Uh, okay. Well, I didn't say you had the flu. If you listen to my wording, I said that you had said that you felt like you had the flu, or it seemed like you had like flu symptoms. I didn't say you had the flu. I said that it felt like you had the flu, or it sounded like you had the flu. Something like that. But yeah, I would never tell anybody anybody's business, so never. Me too, Shorty Pie. Me too. Me too, Shorty Pie. I told her what I thought about her so-called group. Ooh, would that be sunny? Yesterday the sky was filled with pain. Yeah, see, okay, Shorty Pie says Becca's going in 2 hours. Sonny isn't a pastor. Oh, that woman. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. No, I never said she was a pastor. That's not, no, 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 nope. Never said that. I don't know that to be true or not true. I didn't, nope, nope. No, 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 no. Thank you, Kathy Hannah. Toddy looking down, her eyes aren't closed, y'all. Exactly. I have to look down. That's where my stuff is. And the camera, I don't know. That's where the thing is that I'm looking at. So yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. My neck hurts so much right now in my back. All right, guys. So that's it. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. No, not a problem. I appreciate you. I hope you feel better. She told me she was a pastor. I don't know if she is. I don't know. Um, I don't listen. If she is, she did it online. She didn't do anything. We can get anything online if we pay the money for it. So I don't know. I don't think this woman has done anything. That's my opinion about her. Good luck, man. Good luck, Bobby. Good luck. Call 211. Seriously, call 211 and see if they have anything to help you with. Please call 211. All right, guys. I'll see you later, alligators. Thanks, guys. Be good. All right. Bye bye. Bye. Yeah.